Okay, good evening everyone. So, gonna do something a little bit different tonight. At least something I've never played on stream before. So I have set up a new profile, and I'm going to start playing through some of the Commander's Challenge on Red Alert 3 Uprising. So if you've not seen this before, the general premise is you work for future tech, who have access to construction vehicles for any of the three factions in the game, and as you play through levels you unlock specific things for a faction. So for example, this unlocks the allied attack dogs. You don't start with very much. Basic infantry vehicles, light aircraft, and some sort of defensive thing. So who do we think is going to be the best faction to use for this? Possibly Rising Sun, although they're a bit expensive. Let's play allies for this one. Have ally wars or something, I guess.
Building.
Well, what do we have here? Looks to me like a trainee who could use a few pointers. I'm Commander Hill, and I'm going to cheat you all about the
that doesn't help us. Really?
Construction complete. New construction options.
Let's get surveillance suite.
Select location. Construction complete. Building.
Okay.
New construction options. Training.
Now the next question is there anywhere we can, like, stash infantry to be at least vaguely safe?
On time as always. Cannonball!
So
Construction
I
complete.
kind of want you to go around that way and try and avoid the dogs if you can.
New construction options. Building. Enemy units detected.
Prospector on duty.
Nope, that's not a thing that's going to happen.
Right here.
Oh. And they make up their mind.
Where's the trouble? Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Training. Construction complete. Building.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Prospector on duty. Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Construction complete.
Ready, sir. Where's the trouble? Ready, sir. Where's the trouble?
Okay, yeah, let's get multi-gunner IFVs. That seems like it's probably going to be the best thing we have for this.
Oil derrick captured.
I mean, this is definitely not going to be, like,
Construction complete.
within
Training.
the par time for this level. Ah, we can't get multi-gunner IFVs.
Building.
Talk to me.
Best we've got is Riptides.
On point. Right here. Keeping the peace. Confirmed. That's affirmative.
Darn. This plan was much better before I remembered that I can't do what I was trying to do.
Scoop ready.
We'll settle this. Securing area.
Here's my first pickup.
En route. On point. En route.
Enemy units detected.
He's going down.
All right, who's my first pickup?
Enemy engineer detected.
On point. Scanning perimeter.
So that's something we're going to need to deal with.
First pickup.
Armed response.
Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Consider it done. Peace out. Clear for engagement. 10-4, sir.
So what's coming up?
I'm ready. All right, Coach.
Okay, that's at least killed off the engineers.
Chaplain on deck.
Enemy engineer detected.
We can take these fools. Blitz. We can take these fools. That's all fine.
A unit is under attack. Enemy base detected.
Hell yeah. Here we come.
Honestly, with what we've got at the moment, the dogs are about the scariest thing. We can largely take out the infantry with riptides. And if we can get far enough, the javelins are going to take out the barracks. And that is going to seriously stop them from doing anything useful. And then we should win. Yeah, you can build a new barracks. No sneaking dogs out. I'm pretty sure they can't win at this point. Did they just... Oh, they paradrop dogs in. So if we can kill this refinery before the dogs catch up and kill all our javelins, should be good.
You've got a few good moves for a little whelp. I'll give you that.
Yeah, sort of 40 seconds over. Okay. Next challenge, unlock the Archer Maiden for the Rising Sun. Kind of inclined to stay allies again, maybe? The allies have any... I guess the Riptide's amphibious. Rising Sun stuff, you've got the Tengu. It's just the Yari. I thought that was the Sea Wing for a second, but it's that one. Soviets don't... I guess Soviets have the Stingray, which could be good here. We can try Soviet, I guess.
You have no place here, Gaijin. This dispute is between Kenji and myself. Do not come between us.
Okay.
Yes, if you knew what's best for you, you just stay out of the way. Go ahead. Run along.
Building.
I'm cool with this. So many dead Imperials.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Without questions.
Construction complete. New
Move
construction
me an engineer.
options. Training. Building.
You need engineer? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I suppose it has
Construction
value.
complete. Building.
Russia.
Terror drone supplies upgrade.
Let's get surprise terror drones. If we're planning on using vehicles in this one anyway. No, that's not what I meant to do.
Cancelled.
That was much more what I meant to do. So yeah, if we're going to use some more vehicles, like sort of Stingrays... oh, we do get hammers. So yeah, you always get all of the main buildings, I
Construction
think.
complete.
Ready for the
Construction
collection.
complete. New construction options. Building.
Oh, yeah. I briefly forgot how this faction worked.
Building.
Let's just start off with a little army of sickles.
Let's move some people down. Let's move some people down.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Let's move some people down.
Insufficient funds.
But this is one of the maps where actually it's not unreasonable to take Rising Sun, because you can really easily expand to all the extra ore fields.
Yeah.
Insufficient funds.
But on the other hand, they also don't attack you unless you start crossing this bridge. So you do have some time if you're not worried about hitting the par time immediately. Because typically what I'll do is I'll play through to unlock some stuff and then come back and go for the par time later.
Insufficient funds.
Let's move some people down.
It might be worth getting a couple of bullfrogs just in case they do
Insufficient funds.
start going with jet tengus or whatever those stupid butterfly things are called. Butterflies? No, not butterflies, dragonflies. That's what I meant. Dancing engineer.
Insufficient funds.
Good. We have lots of ammo. Let's move some people down.
Yeah, we don't have bears.
Insufficient funds.
Let's move some people down. We're going now.
I mean, in general, I can highly recommend Red Alert 3 if you really want to hear Tim Curry say space in a slightly odd way. It's pretty much worth it just for that,
Insufficient
if I'm
funds.
honest.
Who's looking for a good pounding?
Training.
Let's do this. Quiet down. It's HQ.
We've got Archer Maidens. They're not seeming to use a lot of tank busters. That's another Archer Maiden.
Need engineer?
Hammer tank. What do you say? Let's start something up.
Insufficient funds.
What is it?
Seeker patrol. Looking for a good pounding.
I'll just let them
Insufficient funds.
work out who's going to be hitting who harder.
Good pounding. What do you have, boss?
Why are you going there?
Hammer tank. Full throttle.
Insufficient funds.
Who's looking for a good pounding?
Toxic corrosion ready.
Sickle here. Ready, guys? Okay, that way then. Who's looking for a good pounding? You heard the boss.
Insufficient
Go
funds.
to HQ.
Oh, I thought they attacked you immediately on crossing the bridge. I guess you've actually got to kind of interact with them to upset them at all.
We're going now. Keep your belt on, boys. You heard the boss.
Insufficient funds.
Who's next? You heard the boss.
Insufficient funds.
You have disturbed the order of this battle. Did I not warn you? Now you must be.
I mean, you said a lot of stuff.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds. Insufficient funds.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Japanese collectors can also turn into tanks.
Training. An enemy has been defeated.
Kenji knows no discipline. This is why we lost this day.
A unit is under attack.
Yeah, sure, just stand all of your archers right in the way, and I'll make sure to run them over for you.
Insufficient funds.
Keep yourself down, boys. Off the throw. Over here, guys.
And there come the Jet Tengus.
Off the throw.
Exactly as I thought they might.
Insufficient funds.
Okay, that way then. Let's move some people down. There they are. Who's next? Go to the
Ooh, tsunami tanks as well.
Let them go.
A unit is under attack. Unit lost. Insufficient funds. Insufficient funds. A unit is under attack.
Units may be under attack, but I think we probably still have the upper hand on this one.
Funds.
So, same tactic as before, take out their unit production, stop them spamming more Archer Maidens.
Insufficient funds.
And then we should have the upper hand. I guess also we should take out their War Factory replacement.
A unit is under attack.
Because for all the Japanese can get really good expansion, they still have to deploy their nanocores, which are incredibly vulnerable to being attacked. They can't do what the Allies and Soviets can and kind of just start deploying buildings.
A unit is under attack.
Oh, a terror drone. Surprise!
A unit is under attack. Unit
Curses.
lost.
I was hoping the terror drone would make it. I don't think we have to destroy the oil derrick as well, but... Oh, there we go.
You didn't win. Shinzo weakened me before you even showed up. Next time it will be different.
Yes, next time I'll have more techs and beat you faster. A lot of these early levels I tend to find you can win quite easily if you come back with Striker VX. Ah, our first side challenge. Oh, which is for Striker VX. Okay. What's our play here? Archer Maidens? Maybe?
Building.
You don't have to leave your little base. Let mine come to yours.
Building.
Contact location set. Generator core ready. Moving to contact location.
Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. Training.
My bow is yours. We will defend the way. My bow is yours.
So the plan here is we're just going to push the Archer Maidens forward
My bow is yours.
and use them to try and stop the flow of, I can't remember, is this Kenji?
Construction complete.
I think.
New construction options.
Stop the flow of the
Forward.
defense
My bow is
cores.
yours. With caution. My bow is yours.
Because what he's going to try and do is push defense cores up over here.
On the move.
Enemy units detected.
Swiftly.
And what we want to do is try and kill them all.
My bow is yours. Getting in range.
Which is a lot harder
Swiftly.
in some
In
situations.
full view. My bow will defend the way.
Insufficient
They
funds.
fall.
A unit is under
Yeah.
attack.
Oh, we did not get here fast enough.
What is required? They've cut me. Closing in. My bow is yours. Rain down upon them.
Insufficient funds.
In full view. Nowhere with haste.
No enemy is too big.
I understand. A
Enemy
clear
units
path.
detected.
No enemy.
Swiftly.
Insufficient funds.
Trained on the enemy. My bow is yours. With haste. He's marked. On target.
Enemy base
On the
detected.
move.
I really wish these Archer Maidens could actually, like, shoot at things that were moving in any meaningful
Archer
way.
Maiden. On the move. We will defend the way. My bow is yours. What is
I
required?
accidentally built tank busters instead of engineers.
My bow is yours.
I knew there was a mistake there somewhere.
My bow is yours.
Honorable discharge upgrade authorized.
Point me to my prey.
We must not tarry. On the move. My bow is yours. Invaders.
Insufficient funds.
I stand ready. In full view. My bow More of them. Swiftly. What is required? With haste. My bow
Enemy
is
units
yours.
detected. Insufficient funds.
We must not tarry.
Yeah, my first play of this level is always really slow.
Building.
My bow is yours.
Insufficient funds.
We will defend the way.
But what it is quite good at doing is promoting all of our units really early.
Ready. Advance.
Because we can always build some tsunami tanks and try and deal with this afterwards.
I am here to serve you.
Training. Insufficient funds.
But yeah, we definitely also need more economy in this one.
No enemy is too big. Be still. Keep moving. No enemy is too big.
Building. Insufficient funds. Enemy units detected.
No enemy is too big. Point me to my prey.
We're getting some very promoted tank busters here now, though. Which, you know, probably going to be useful.
Archer, ready for battle. In full view.
Insufficient
This thing definitely needs to die really fast.
Closing in. Forward.
Construction complete. Enemy units detected.
Armor. No enemy is too big.
Insufficient funds.
No enemy is too big.
Refinery core ready.
Building.
Refinery core.
Insufficient funds.
Generator core ready.
Enemy units detected.
Unpack location set.
Advanced rocket pods upgrade authorized.
Need something slagged? Keep watch. Go.
Construction complete. Building.
Be still.
Ready.
Right. Now we can start building some tsunami tanks and use those to take out the turrets that actually deployed.
Units detected. Construction complete.
I'll collect the goods.
Training. Construction complete. New construction options.
You called, Your Eminence?
The tsunamis to take out these and then having this infantry force with all of its promotions to sweep in afterwards and tidy things up is probably going to be fairly effective.
Archer needed.
Upgrade complete. New construction options. Training. Building.
I honestly don't know how effective the tsunamis are going to be against turrets, though.
I shall prepare for you, sir. I am your engineer for today. I will never forget this day.
I stand ready.
The tsunami rises.
Ooh. Sneaky.
A clear path. Have them in sight. On the move. Swiftly. Attack.
Believe, yeah, Archer Maidens can hit air units. And now they're trying to bring out Wave Force artillery.
What is required?
The tsunami rises.
Have them in sight. Swiftly. Forward.
Samurai, the tsunami furious.
A unit is under attack.
They must die. The tsunami
Ooh, that's not good.
Advance. I go. Closing in. With haste. Advance.
We defend the code. Glory awaits.
We will defend the way. Trained on the enemy.
We really do not want to let them get wave forces set up back here.
More of them. Getting in range. With caution.
We are the way. Give them no quarter. Greet them in death.
What is required? In full view. To the enemy. On the move. With caution.
Samurai.
Glorious article here. I anticipate your
We have victory.
A unit is under attack.
The order is heard. It is our duty.
Training. Building.
Archer, ready for battle.
Unit lost.
Getting in range.
Training.
We must not tarry. Invaders. To the enemy.
A unit is under attack.
We are the way. They will answer to the shogun.
Sleeper ambush ready. Select location.
We will defend the way.
Tsunami tank. Fight them. Samurai.
Building. A unit is under attack. Building.
your humble servant. Do you need something? It's a pleasure to you, sir.
Aha!
Enemy building captured. Building.
We defend the code. Loyal only to the emperor. We defend the code. Move right. They must die. The emperor has spoken.
A unit is under attack. Construction complete. Unit lost.
The edict has been sent.
Construction complete. Raw power.
They will answer to the shogun.
Building. A unit is under attack. Building.
At this point, I almost want them to just make lots more turrets. Because if we can keep their power down, which we should be able to at this point, I think.
Construction complete. A unit is under attack. Training.
Archer, ready for battle.
Construction complete. Upgrade complete. Invaders.
And now we're in pretty good shape overall. Hooray, balloon bombs! It's a celebration of victory. Okay. They have another sneaky base somewhere then, apparently. I'm pretty sure I know where.
Enemy base detected. Enemy units detected.
Impressive.
Doesn't he sound so genuine, everyone? Woo! That is possibly my favourite unit in Red Alert 3, is the Striker. Okay, so what have we got now? Ooh, aircraft carrier. Which map is this? Yeah, I think we can try out our strikers here.
Building.
Neither of you belong in these waters. Why do you insist on invading my lands?
War's not about who's right. It's about who's still standing.
Generator unpacker ready. Set. Set for core unpack.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete.
Refinery core
Building.
ready. Set core unpack. Refinery core ready.
Construction complete. Training.
Refinery core. Unpack location set.
Okay, hospital.
You called, Your Eminence? A brilliant move, if I may say so.
So, I have questions, such as,
Complete.
will a garage repair
Building.
any unit that comes out of the Mecha Bay?
Mega Bay core ready.
Construction complete.
Unpack.
I'll collect the goods.
You
Building.
called, Your Eminence?
Insufficient funds.
Your humble servant.
Generator core ready. Generator
But if, like in the other map, they're willing to give us a little bit of time on this one, I will absolutely turtle up
Construction
and just
complete.
start spamming
Insufficient funds.
some decent Japanese air units.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds.
refinery core ready. Vision set.
Upgrade complete. New construction options. Building. Insufficient funds.
So we definitely want the advanced rocket
Rocket pod
pods.
upgrade authorized. Garage captured. Enemy engineer detected. Insufficient funds.
Mega main core. Location set.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Building. Construction complete.
Make a tango. Let's go. Let's go have some fun. All right.
That's right, you get off my collectors.
Make a tango. Let's go. Make a tango. Go. Come on, let's fight. Just cruise it. Make a tango. Let's go.
Upgrade complete.
Ready, make a tango. Don't give him a chance. Make a tango. Let's go. Looking for some fun. Make a tango. Let's go.
Insufficient funds.
This is a lot of burst drones to not really be using.
Let's make a tango. Let's go. Just cruise it. Make a tango. Let's go.
Insufficient funds. Building.
Make a tango. Let's go. Let's go. All right.
Insufficient funds.
Burning air. Full force. Make a tango. Let's go. Fly. Imoda.
Okay. Feel free to, just keep sending over some burst drones.
Ikuzo. Make a tango. Let's go. Come on, let's fight. Got a score to settle? I got this one.
Insufficient funds.
What's this? Make a tango. Go. Make a tango. Let's go.
Ooh, Commander Hill snuck over and stole the oil rig.
Hey, hey.
Insufficient funds.
Looking for some fun. Jet mode. No complaint. Make a tango. Let's go. Make a tango. Let's go.
Insufficient funds. Sleeper ambush ready.
Make a tango. Let's go.
So this looks like a much more weakly defended base, honestly.
Insufficient funds.
Make a tango. Let's go.
Select location.
Point me to my prey.
A unit is under attack.
Make a tango. Let's go.
Till there's nothing
left. Going after them. Make haste. Slice them up.
Fine, I was planning to steal this myself, but rather than let someone else have it, I will destroy it.
Let's go have some fun. These guys belong to us.
Right, that should be all the Tengus.
Insufficient funds.
So it should just be VXs now.
Striker standing by. Report.
Insufficient funds.
VX, all systems green.
We clearly need more economy. While these two are scrapping it out over here. We also need to watch out for these hydrofoils when we attack Hill.
On watch. Striker pilot, in position.
Insufficient funds. Our building has been infiltrated.
VX, all systems green.
That was rude.
VX, all systems green. Scanning. Striker pilot.
Insufficient funds.
VX, all systems green.
Insufficient funds.
VX, all systems green. On watch. Striker standing by. Flying high.
Ooh, you have a Skywing.
VX, all systems green.
So I think we're going to end up having to make one big attack.
Insufficient funds.
In order to actually get anywhere with this anyway.
VX, all systems green. All set.
Just fighting through that,
Insufficient funds.
particularly if they're building Skywings and Sea-Wings now, fighting through that is going to be problematic.
Sleeper ambush ready.
On watch.
Select location.
Yeah, we don't really have a good option
Insufficient
for it.
funds. Select location.
VX, all systems green.
And this is a pretty good location for it.
Keep watch. VX, all systems green. Go, go. Inside, hoodie. Get them.
A unit is under attack. Insufficient funds.
VX, all systems green. We have you right here. Slice them up. Keep moving. Get them. Over here. Keep moving. No resting. All systems
Insufficient funds.
blast them. I got them.
Unit lost. Enemy engineer detected.
They'll never defeat us. On watch. Striker standing by.
Our base is under attack.
VX, all
Our
systems
building
green.
has been infiltrated.
Okay, gonna play it that way then.
VX, all systems green. Drop him. Report. Jet Tango here.
Insufficient funds.
Tear them apart. Pull off. VX, all systems green.
Ooh,
A unit is under
rocket
attack.
things.
Shoot them down. Fly. Jet Tango, top speed. Blast the Mega Tango.
Insufficient funds.
Drop him. What's this? Blast the Mega Tango. Burning air. What's this?
Our base is under attack. Nanocore under attack. Our construction line is under attack. Unit lost.
You get out of the way, Tengus.
Insufficient funds. Sleeper ambush ready. An enemy has been defeated. Insufficient funds.
Jet mode, no complaint. VX, all systems green. Jet tango top speed.
Insufficient funds.
VX, all systems green. Right. Hitting the boost. Jet tango top speed.
Insufficient funds.
Shoot them
The
down.
unit is
Open
under
fire.
attack.
Tear them apart. Backfiring ring. Eagles off.
Unit lost.
And we move away from the hydrofoils.
Open fire.
Insufficient funds.
Eagles off. Imoda. Backfiring ring.
Insufficient funds.
Right, and then we leave enough stuff that they're still going to keep fighting each other for a bit.
These guys belong to us. Eagles off. VX, all systems green.
Balloon bomb blowout ready. Select target. Insufficient funds.
VX, all systems green. Jet tango top speed. Fly. Hitting the boost.
Select location.
So basically, same tactic, I guess, is
Unit is under attack.
we kind of try and come around the edge, dodge as much of their defense as we can while we take out all of their power grid.
Hitting the boost.
Unit lost.
Blast the mega tango. What's this? Tear them apart. Blast the mega tango.
The unit is under attack.
Backfiring ring. Blast the mega tango.
Right, where's the barracks?
Blast the mega tango. Drop them. Backfiring ring. Blast the mega tango. Drop them.
Okay, I think at this point we basically just win.
Blast the mega tango. Open fire. Jet tango top speed.
But let's just make sure they can't get any sort of sneaky MCVs or anything back out. Don't actually need to take out
Jet tango top speed.
the units, I don't believe. Those are all defense systems. This is good. Yeah. We'll let Kenji take out the allies for us. That seems only fair. Really? Oh. That ain't good. Sneaky rocket things. So much sneak.
Balloon bomb barrage ready. Select target. Our base is under attack.
But not for very long. And then their cruisers have to run away. Ah, they still have a refinery that I missed somehow.
Insufficient funds.
There we go.
Can this be the fate destiny has promised me?
Insufficient funds. An ore mine has been depleted. Select location.
Squelch, squelch.
Lost.
Point me to my brain. We will wait there.
Insufficient funds. An ore mine is nearing depletion.
Anything down there?
You can try and repair.
On our way.
How about we do this again on a map where I can use more tanks?
Oh, that was actually under par. Ooh, aircraft carrier. Gold star. Oh, this might be the one for Yuriko. Yeah. I hate that one, so we're not going to do it. I hate that one as well, actually. So let's... Oh. Not that this one's really any better either. What does our arsenal look like? So the problem with this one is Moskvin has 5 bases that can all come at you. You do start with slightly more in your area by way of Resources. Yeah, let's try it. See if we can get anywhere with our...
Your little base here is surrounded in every direction by my forces. So if you try to leave your base, I will destroy you. And if you try to hide in your base, I will destroy you. Which will you choose?
Moving to contact location.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Training.
Ready. Set core attack.
Building. Insufficient funds. On hold. Cancel.
You called, Your Eminence? Oh, most certainly, yes. I shall prepare it for you, sir.
So now it's just a case of
Construction complete. New construction options.
trying to claim the oil derricks early enough that they're actually going to be useful to us.
Construction complete.
No,
Insufficient funds.
too early.
Cancel.
You called, Your
Building.
Eminence? A brilliant move, if I may say so.
You may.
Refinery core. Ready. Refinery core.
I serve the Emperor.
To unpack location.
I serve the Emperor.
Building. Insufficient funds.
I serve.
Because if we can get some chopper VXs over, there's always a chance we can actually
Serve the Emperor.
start taking out Moskvin's bases.
I serve the Emperor.
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
I'll collect the goods.
I serve the Emperor.
Kind of expected him to go after the derricks though, so...
I serve the Emperor. Yes.
A unit is under attack.
Leave none alive!
I serve the
Construction
Emperor.
complete. New construction
Warriors.
options.
With haste. I serve the Emperor. For my task. I go.
Our base is under attack.
No,
Building.
not that
On
one, that
hold.
one.
Cancel.
Japan
Training.
shall conquer. Destroy them. Ha. I serve the Emperor.
Into victory!
I serve the Emperor.
A collector is under attack.
With honor. I serve the Emperor.
Fight with honor!
The Emperor.
The Emperor has
Upgrade
spoken!
complete. New construction options. Building. Our base
Respect
is under
the Emperor.
attack.
Emperor.
A collector is under attack.
Follow me!
Enemy units detected. Repairing.
Emperor.
All systems
On
green.
your guard!
I serve the Emperor.
The collector is under attack.
VX. All systems green.
Stand in our way!
I serve the Emperor. I go. With honor. I am your servant. I serve the Emperor.
Our base is under
Take out the flak trooper.
On your guard! They stand in our way!
enemy units detected.
Yes!
VX. All systems green.
Unit lost.
The
A
Emperor
unit
has
is under
spoken!
attack.
On your guard! They stand in our way!
All systems
Follow
green.
me!
Insufficient funds.
On watch. Patrol. Go.
Our base is under attack. A collector is under attack.
VX. All systems green.
Enemy units detected.
On our way.
Insufficient funds.
Clear view. Stop them. Safety's
The
on.
collector is under attack.
VX. All systems green. Scanning.
Insufficient funds. On hold.
Striker
Cancel.
standing by. We're under fire.
Units detected.
Take them out.
An enemy has been defeated.
Scanning for enemy. Yes, sir.
Respect the Emperor.
Building.
Okay,
Insufficient funds.
Vertical's clean. On our way.
A unit is under attack.
They in our way. I go.
Our base is under attack.
Patrol, in motion.
Enemy base detected.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds. Our construction yard is under attack.
On our way. We see them.
Unit lost.
Death to our enemies.
Enemy units detected.
Engaged.
A unit is under attack. An enemy has been defeated.
I wait for my
So we are at least not yet dead.
Anything down there?
Somehow.
On our way. Go.
Okay, so all of Moskvin's remaining forces have to come up this one channel.
Construction complete.
Which means we now have a real advantage.
Insufficient funds.
on alert.
Building.
Clear view.
Insufficient funds.
On our way. Copy that. Scanning for enemies.
Enemy units detected. Sleeper ambush.
What do you
ready.
see?
Advanced
Closing in.
rocket pods upgrade authorized.
I'll collect the crews. Chambers locked.
Enemy
Yes,
base
sir.
detected.
Clear for
Insufficient
strike.
funds.
So I'm not so worried about the promotions his units get every time you destroy a base.
An enemy has been defeated.
I just want to reduce how many of them he can make at once.
A collector is under attack. We've lost a collector.
I mean, that's probably fine. The collector being wherever that was going.
Insufficient funds. Building.
Imperial warrior ready. Bavaria. Get my back.
Go. VX. Going in. Systems green.
The challenge here is going to be trying to kill out these Tesla troopers. We might just get away with.
Got him marked.
Enemy units detected. Enemy base detected.
Going in.
Insufficient funds.
Secure the area.
Building. Construction complete.
I'll collect the crew.
A unit is under attack.
Report. What do you see? Scanning. Copy that. Go.
Insufficient funds.
Clear for strike. Stop them. Yes, sir.
A collector
We
is
see
under
them.
attack. Enemy base detected.
Now.
Unit lost.
Safety off. On our way.
Building.
Striker standing by. Go. In position. Going in. Patrolling. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Enemy units detected. Construction complete. Building.
Patrol. Patrolling.
Building. Construction complete.
I wait for my task. The Emperor has spoken.
Our base is under attack.
All systems
Destroy
green.
them.
The collector is under attack.
Into victory. Bavaria.
Enemy units detected.
Yes.
Balloon bombs ready.
Clear view. Scanning.
Building. Building.
Verticals clean. Scanning for enemies. VX. On our way. Systems green. Got it covered. Go. On our way.
So our army of super Imperial soldiers there is pretty much just killing it.
Enemy base detected. The collector is under attack. We've lost the collector.
On our scanners. Take them out.
I'm still not too worried about the sort of bonus collectors either.
Copy that. Scanning for enemies. On our way.
Our base is under attack. A collector is under attack. Construction complete.
BX. All systems green. Striker standing by. Better go clean.
So I think he's only got one base left.
All systems green. In motion.
Construction complete. Enemy base detected. Enemy units detected.
Target
A
acquired.
unit is under attack.
Green. Patrolling. Clear for strike. In motion. BX. All systems green. Chambers locked.
Because this is the last one, you actually have to defeat it properly. But I think we're in a place where we should be able to do that fairly easily, with little to no risk to ourselves.
Go. Cleared for strike. Now. Copy that.
I let you slaughter my forces on purpose. Because as you were doing that, I was studying your simple tactics. Next time we meet, it will be playtime.
I mean, to be fair, that was pretty simple tactic. Spam ground units to kill his infantry, and then spam air units to blow up his bases. Oh, less than a minute over par. So what have we got now? Ooh, IFVs and mortar cycles. But it has been a long day. This has been something a bit different, so I'm curious to see what people think of this. But yeah, so for now, I am going to at least call this one there. I think what I will probably do now is switch to some Slay the Spire for a little bit. Feel free to stay around, do whatever. We'll probably do that for an hour or so and then call it a night. So I will be back shortly.